Okay, hi everybody, and welcome
Hello.
back. The
Hi.
last time we were playing, the raid has officially ended on the town of Kanye. Roland got his face stomped into the
Yup.
dirt. The
Pretty bad.
party has given up the dragon mask. You are unsure if that was wise or not.
Probably not.
And when you awake the next morning, the whole town just starts to bustle about trying to clean up much of the wreckages. Um, you see a lot of town guards kind of helping facilitate tasks between groups of uh, townsfolk, and you guys still have no real idea what happened to Moni, your good old dwarven friend,
Oh my god, where is
who
money?
who liked to extort people for
Someday it's
healing.
Hey, you just want to get paid for the work he did, all right? Capitalism.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a difference between, hey, I'm going to sell you this health potion and pay me or I'll let you die.
I mean, he
Is
never
there
let us
no-
die. He just wanted payment. So that's the American healthcare system.
That's fair. So the first day passes and the entire town is able to clean up a great deal of the mess with your help. As the sun begins to go down behind the horizon on day number one, you see a familiar face kind of saunter up to all of you, and he says, "Do you all need a place to stay?"
Glue Gun Stanley!
Is that the Glue Gun Stanley?
It's me.
Roland, get outta
I'm
here.
Glue Gun Stanley. I
Glue Gun
would be
Stanley,
more
Oh,
than
damn girl.
what?
you remember us, right?
Of course I remember you. It's why I'm offering you a place to stay.
Look what I
Yeah.
still have. And I show my short sword that he did not like.
And then I pull out the wrist rocket and I'm like, look at a wrist rocket. And I show him the wrist rocket.
You are both incredibly stylish and functional ladies.
Did you hear that, Susie? We're stylish and functional.
Those are the two dream goals, I think, for any girl.
I can't help but feel, though, that I'm unsure if I've gotten an answer to my question. Do you need a place
Yes.
to stay for the night?
Aye,
Do you
Stanley.
need shelter and food and affection?
I've heard all of those things, and
For-
shelter and food would be great, but
Susie just runs up and gives him a hug. She's like, yeah.
Susie needs the affection, and she just points to Susie.
Fantastic. Well, if you'll follow me this way, we can all stay in my basement. It's not as
kinda-
weird as it seems.
Straight. Do you need affection? I have a basement.
This is getting weirder by the second.
Yeah.
Sounds normal to me.
Says the 12-year-old.
All right.
So he leads you guys off back to his shop. You remember Glue Gun Stanley's shop.
Does
And
this
you notice that it looks almost entirely undamaged. There is some burning along the railing and the stairs up to the front porch of the shop. But other than that, it seems completely untouched. He leads you around to a side door where he opens it, and there is a well-lit stairway going down.
You said it was well lit?
It's well lit.
Oh, sweet. I have no concerns.
Me
Can't be
too,
disconcerting
onward.
with light.
Stanley, did you defend your place yourself?
Well, I don't really need to be here to defend it. It's kind of the wonderful thing about being me. So I was able to go and help in other parts of the city.
That's mighty kind of you, sir.
Well, I live here, like others.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
And I follow them down this.
I also follow down the steps.
I go third down
Cautiously.
the steps.
So once you guys reach the bottom of these steps, it opens up into an incredibly large open concept home. You see over in one very large corner, there is a full kitchen complete with a wood burning stove and what seems to be an ice box that is making a very loud rattling noise. He does have several chairs. Over in the corner, you see what looks to be a single incredibly large bed. Considering that he is a gnome, it is much too big for him. But he walks over to a third corner that is currently empty, and he grabs onto a wood paneling from the wall and pulls on it. And as he pulls on it, just a row of 6 beds immediately emerge from the wall on like a rail system. And he says, "You can pick any one of those."
I choose the third
I-
one in line. And I just jump on it.
It's just nice to know there's those things you can depend on.
Yeah, Roland still badly damaged from his getting wrecked. Is just gonna pick whatever bed the closest to him and just pass out for the night.
I examine the wall and then pick the bed closest to the staircase.
Right. If you need it, I've created something called indoor plumbing. There's a door
be
over there, and he points to a door underneath the staircase. He says, "That's the water closet."
Ryoko kind of swoons a little at the knowledge of indoor plumbing.
Glue Gun Stanley has a finished basement. I can't believe it.
So, Stanley, do you have a lot of parties here or something, or a lot of visitors? You've got a lot of beds for not seeing any family portraits around.
Did you
Well,
just
I
say
don't
single?
have portraits, but I do have family that live a great long ways away.
That
And
sounds so sad.
I built this to accommodate them should they ever visit. They have not.
Ryoko leans over to Susie and says, "Sometimes people like distance from family, Susie."
But not me, Ryoko. Clings to Ryoko.
Ryoko just accepts it. But we're family.
Also, if you would like to play a riveting game of billiards, I have a table in the floor.
Oh my god, he has a freaking pool table.
And he goes over to a lever that's near the door to the water closet, and as he pulls it down, the floor in the middle of the room opens, and a billiards table is lifted up, and you can hear like chains and ratchets being turned as it slowly elevates.
Dang, why weren't we hanging out here sooner?
Well, I am sure it's because I am not entirely found fond of by one of your group, and that's okay.
You can be
I
out
don't need to be loved.
He's unconscious. He's asleep. Absolutely not. He's good.
Well, I can say whatever I want to then. This is my home, and so I'll request that you follow my rules.
Fair enough.
I will tolerate no haters under my roof, and
What would you say to those haters, Blue Gun Stanley?
what?
What would you say to those haters when
I
you
would-
come out to not see them now, but see them in the near future? What
Are
would
they
you
gonna hate?
He looks directly at the unconscious Roland, and he says, "If you choose to act like an imbecile, you in turn will be treated so."
No, you're supposed to say later, hater.
Oh, that is clever, and it rhymes. I'm going to make a note of that in the future and try to use it. It sounds hit.
I just pat Susie Weavers on the back as Stanley's saying that, as if to console her. Your
It's
joke was
fine.
funny.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Stanley, for offering us bed even after our companion wasn't the kindest to you.
Yes. Muchas gracias, Senor
You're
Stanley.
welcome.
I'm just remembering the time Roland just pissed on his building.
Unbeknownst to you, Stanley remembers that as well.
Mm.
You better hope that we only stay here for one night because he knows which bed you chose. So you might want to double check that.
He
twice
knows
in
where
case
I
of your food,
sleep.
too.
So yeah, he gives you like a small tour of the rest of his little home, and then he bids you goodnight, and he goes over to his obnoxiously large bed, and you immediately lose him within the pillows and the blankets as he just kind of crawls in there and burrows until he sleeps.
Man lives in luxury, and good for him. Inventor of the pool table and indoor plumbing.
And indoor plumbing.
And the way I see it, if Kanye rebuilds like this, it's going to be much better. A metropolis, even.
So I'm just asking, little old 7 hit points me over here. Is this our long rest?
Yeah, so I know that we didn't actually say it, but your long rest would have been the night of the raid after everybody had left. And then I know that we follow video game rules where once you level up, it's considered a full rest. But as of like right now, I'm just saying it. You guys are at full rest, so everything is
Okay. Well, thank you for saying it, because I would have been like still limping around.
I'm at 7 hit points, about to die. Glue gun Stanley, please heal me.
Stanley, you're like my dad now.
You guys can do pretty much whatever you'd like, and then before you sleep for the night, you do still have access to Stanley's basement. So, is there anything that you guys wanted to do?
I'm gonna try
In
my
Stanley's
hand at
basement.
billiards. Do I know how the game is played?
Oh yeah, billiards is an incredibly common game.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then I'm gonna play some billiards.
Yeah. The table is a little short for you. He is a gnome, so you do have to bend over or kneel pretty severely. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
All right. Dexterity check.
Just play on your knees.
12.
Oh yeah, so you break you break all the billiard balls just fine. A couple of them rattle around.
Okay, that's what you meant.
None of them actually make it into a hole.
Bless you, Susie.
Oh, thanks, Roland. It's
He
dusty down
says,
here.
sleeping in the bed. He hears his, bless you.
So polite when he's unconscious.
I look over to Susie. Hey, Susie, do you happen to have any spell slots? Oh, I don't know how to say that in game. Can you cast any more spells?
Yeah, I got all the spells.
Oh, before the sleep.
Before the sleep? Yeah, I had spells. I mean, I have magic out the wazoo.
Can you make me a bit smaller? It's a bit awkward.
Yes, I can do that.
Thanks. I don't know how small you're gonna make me, but
That's a good point. How small do you want to be? Do you want to be like my little mouse?
I don't know. Whatever you cast, when you cast it, whatever
I think
whatever
it just
height I
has
am.
you.
Oh, it has my height. I mean,
It
it's not.
can have, yeah.
Okay, I mean that's not bad for a half elf. I'd be 3.1 inches, 3.3 feet and a half inch. There we go. That's math.
3 feet. That's like a life-size Barbie doll.
Quick at centimeters.
Yeah, has
no.
all dimensions.
You're just gonna be pushing the billiard balls around the table.
Wait, at 3 feet?
Oh no, Ryoko said life-size Barbie doll, so I just
Oh,
immediately
okay.
pictured like
Oh, okay.
Oh, like an actual Barbie doll size.
Or your
just pushing.
plastic
Actually, we could create a game where you're that little, and then with the billiards table, it's like a chess call out. So we'll be like 8 ball to side pocket, and then
Like
you go
wizard's
over
chess?
and run. Yeah. Yes, just like that.
Right.
That's what I was channeling. Yes.
You just punch the ball as hard as you can, trying to aim for the pocket.
It'd be great.
No pool cue. You are the pool cue.
All right. Now with my newly decreased size, I'm going to line up with the cue ball and try to strike for the corner pocket.
Cool.
I don't know. I can't visualize what the break looked like.
Yeah, no, you're great. Go ahead. Dexterity.
All right.
I line up a good shot.
I do the thing. A 13.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand since it's invisible and like tilt his stick.
So with disadvantage?
Okay.
This is what we do during
Roll with disadvantage then, Van.
All right, a 12.
Okay, you still get the ball in the pocket, but you do feel like that stick was going places where you didn't want it to.
I think this. I kind of like look at the level of the table. I kind of get down a little bit to see if it's like maybe the chains that lifted it up caused this to be a little unlevel.
Yeah, perception.
I'm gonna perceive.
It's also
A
on level.
5.
It looks like it's okay.
This must have been the wind. I go to strike another ball.
Must have been the wind.
But wait, does anyone want to join me? I haven't actually landed any balls. I forget how this game works, but I think someone else is supposed to go after I miss.
I'll play against Van while people are sleeping.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a nap. Except then I get too excited and I watch you guys play.
That's me every time I take a nap.
From the blanket, just watching the gameplay.
Every time someone's about to win, I just like slowly go under the blanket.
You hear a ball strike, and you're like, "Oh, but where'd it go?"
Oh, but wait a minute.
All right, Susie, show him what you got.
Yeah. Actually,
He was made tiny with magic. You were born that way. Show him what you got.
You can also just drop the concentration. I just turn big all of a sudden.
Actually, go ahead. Give me 3 different dexterity rolls, each of you.
Sweet.
All right. $18, $11, and $14.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be mad if my
It's
semi-good
a
rolls
literal
are
tie.
It's really good.
Sounds like it's a good time for a tiebreaker.
Yeah. So each of you on your turns, you just continuously sink some balls into their respective slots.
Solid
give me
strike.
3 more
Solid.
dexterity rolls.
I'm sorry, how many?
3 more.
Ooh, Van.
Yeah.
Van, you actually end up missing one of your shots, while Susie sinks another 3 in a row.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Somehow she has sunglasses and she just adjusts.
Yeah. So Susie, go ahead and give me 1 more dexterity.
It's for the 8 ball. Don't fail it.
16.
Susie sinks it and wins the game.
Hey.
Wow.
Roland clap while he's asleep. He doesn't know why. It's like a version of Night Terrors. Night celebrations.
Everyone is happy. I also am happy.
Yes. Roland feels the positive energy in the room. He just wants to be a part of it. Clap. Sleeping into his dreams. He's clapping for something completely irrelevant.
I love it.
Yay, violence.
Yeah, it just fits perfectly in this exact scenario. But in his dream, he's watching like a fighting tournament.
All right. Good
Susie
game,
would like to
Susie.
go to sleep now, so she's just gonna moonwalk back to her bed and go to sleep real fast.
I go to like a 5-year-old. That I just kind of throw a couple pool balls on the
In the
table.
holes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like,
And then I go to bed myself.
stupid game.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
it's okay,
definitely
man.
the
It's
chain.
justifiable. Susie didn't say good game or anything. She just took the run
Yeah.
and walked away.
Damn
Like,
it.
no GG, nothing, no sportsmanship.
At 12 years
Sorry.
old, you're so
I wasn't
lucky.
even trying, and she goes to sleep.
She was literally concentrated on something else the whole game.
She was concentrating on you to help you drop the whole game, and she still won. Yeah,
Yep.
but it's like all these combinations, and man, it's just very upsetting. These balls.
Yeah. All right. And I go to bed.
Good night.
You all turn in for the night and you all sleep soundly. Susie, it does take a little while extra before she falls asleep because she's still riding the high of that billiards victory. But eventually everybody goes to sleep, full long rest, and in the morning everybody awakens to the smell and sound of crackling bacon. Glue Gun Stanley is over in his kitchen, and he is cooking up a storm.
Glue Gun
I go-
Stanley.
I go to see if he needs any help. Stanley, can I help you in any way?
Oh, no, not at all. Everything is almost done, but if you'd like, you can go sit at the table. And he points over to the billiards table, but when you turn and look at it, it's no longer a billiards table, it's a dining table.
Oh, that's very convenient. I go sit over at the table.
If there's one thing I hate in this world, it's inconvenience. And then he looks directly at Roland.
I think I'm gonna go get some breakfast somewhere else. Glue Gun, thank you for the bed. I appreciate it.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. I
Sorry.
did make enough for everyone here to eat. Would you truly spurn my hostfulness?
You seem to be a good man, Stanley, and I apologize for us getting on the wrong foot. But I am worried about other things, and I'd like to see the town. This
He
is the
walks.
first.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, this is the first time I'm feeling a bit better, and I have some information to look for. So thank you, but I'll be back.
Do you
And,
want a companion, Roland?
No, it's fine. I think this is a bit more personal for me.
Okay.
Well, now we need somebody to go with you.
Susie, let's sneak behind him and just follow him throughout town.
I was
Oh my
gonna say,
gosh,
yeah,
you
roll.
have the best
Roland
idea.
once again, he's like, he just gives a thank you, and he's like, I'll be back, unless Glue Gun has something to say.
Yeah,
Ryoko
before you
just
leave,
stares as she like stuffs her face with bacon.
before you leave, he walks over to you and he extends a hand.
Roland takes it. He's a good shake.
And-
And it's like,
He shakes your hand and he says, "I'm glad we could put it behind us. You also seem a good man, Mr. Stone. You also seem like someone be incredibly fun to fight. Perhaps one day we will in a friendly bout. You're always welcome here."
I'd like that very much, Stanley. You take care of my friends, please. Thank you. And Roland is going to head out for
Ryoko just stuffs her face while crying, like, they're so sweet, while also eating
like this-
Roland's portion of bacon.
good predator like arm grab on there, like the wrist arms is gonna be there for Roland and Glue Gun, I imagine. Good respect.
He turns around to the three of you after Roland leaves and he goes, "Who wants grits?"
Ryoko raises her hand.
And he immediately goes and starts preparing some grits. Scene change. What you doing, Roland? Where you going?
So what after he steps out of this basement? I know Stanley's house is relatively good. What does the like surrounding neighborhood look like? Like how bad is the damage?
So, most of the surrounding buildings do see a little bit of fire damage. None have been completely destroyed. Over the course of the previous day, certain repairs have been made. Of course, the most vital ones first. So homes have been repaired. Barns have been repaired. Some of the shops still look pretty ragged. Still some fire damage. Maybe a few broken panels here and there that it may have seen some bludgeoning or other kind of weapon attacks. Other than that, you see people kind of also just beginning to mill about for the morning, like they're planning on what to do next.
So yeah, Roland's gonna kind of like whisper under his breath, almost to like reassure himself of the name Nev Shagin. Is that correct?
Mev Shagin, yeah.
Nev Shagin. Boom. I wrote that weird. Boom. Caps lock. Why are you being weird? All right. Roland wants to turn around to any like nearby someone who's helping restore a building. Is like, I'd like to approach them to speak.
Okay, yeah. You do see what looks like they're guards. They are wearing what looks to be very kind of old and used armor. They do not currently carry weapons or shields or anything like that. It's just kind of what they're dressed in. But there's 3 of them that are just kind of. One of them is sitting against a barrel. 2 of them are standing, and they just seem to be talking.
Okay. You know the person. Sorry to bother you, gentlemen. I assisted with the defense of the city the other night, and I was hoping I could get some information from you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. We needed all the assistance we could get a couple nights ago. But sure, what kind of information are you looking for?
There was not a dragonborn, but a dragon-like humanoid. I fought him, and he defeated me. Did anyone see where he went?
Oh, not I, gents. And he looks at the other 2, and the other 2 just kind of shake their heads. And he looks back to you. He's like, I'm not really sure what you'd mean by dragon-like, but I'm sure someone saw something.
Well,
Perhaps the council knows. They have a pretty good idea of all the reports that the city has brought together.
council. Okay. Do you know if perhaps the city is putting together something for tracking the cult, or those cultists that attacked your city?
I have not been made aware of anything, but again, the council would definitely know.
Council. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Good morning to you, gentlemen, as well. And Roland is gonna, after I'm assuming this took some time in exchange, finding them and everything, he's gonna head back to Gluga and Stanley's basement.
When you arrive, there's still plenty of food.
Oh,
there's grits, there's toast and jam, there's still bacon, and
you
there's
sure? It
even
seems
a
like
big
Ryoko ate all the bacon.
slab of ham in the middle of the table that has large parts cut out from it.
I would 100%. Yeah. Roland will make himself a plate there and kind of bring up the fact that to the party. Is the party still there as well at the table, or?
Yep.
It's just really funny. Like, I'm going through our chat to find out what they're laughing at, and I can't really put it together. I
got it for you right here.
They find each other so amusing.
What do you mean? It's very simple. Dumblefloor. No context.
I'll be honest. I get Dumblefloor. I just don't know where we got Dumblefloor.
Oh, I have no idea what it means. I don't get the context, anything about this. It's just Dumblefloor, and it's hilarious.
I wouldn't have laughed this hard if it wasn't for Susie. So, okay, on a quick side note, when we were watching the movie where, spoiler alert, where Dumbledore dies, Dumbledore's
Damn, you didn't even say spoiler alert for what movie, dude.
Oh, sorry. Well, I said spoiler alert. Anybody
Yeah,
gets
but
muted.
not for what movie.
I'm sorry.
For what?
If
Was
you
it
don't
for
know,
Star Wars?
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert for Harry Potter. But he was falling, and I
Which
stuffed
one?
my face with popcorn. I think it was the 6th one.
The one where he dies, obviously.
Yeah. But so I stuffed my face with popcorn. So our like big inside joke is I just like went
Because I'm just watching the movie and I turn my head and you just see her stuffing her face and crying. And so I start laughing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bacon.
So
Okay.
That's like our inside joke. But then I was talking about stuffing my face with bacon, and I was like, I'm channeling that one time. And then I was like, which movie was that for? And she's like, Harry Potter. I was like, oh, when Dumbledore became Dumblefloor, because he fell to the floor.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and I don't know why, but I just
did
did
this
this
either.
about the death of one of the greatest wizards.
Half-Blood Prince. The movie was Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince. Yeah. So sorry to the chat.
Yeah, that's
Any
apologize
spoilers.
to chat if they hadn't seen that part and were potentially
Yeah, and I
surprised
like
by that.
I mean,
their whole
it's
world.
like the spoiler after the Star Wars spoiler. I mean, I don't
That's
know.
true.
no
That's
one doesn't know the spoiler.
That's a very good point.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and then I was expecting Susie to laugh. I just wasn't expecting her to laugh that hard, which then made me laugh really hard, and that's how we ended up crying.
I don't know why.
Dumbledore.
But
Dumbledore.
I just wasn't expecting any Dumbledore death jokes in chat for D&D, and I saw it. Okay.
What do you
After
mean?
time-
Wizards?
Yeah.
Parakeets found it funny too.
All right. I'm a professional. We're good.
Okay.
So
Now Chad knows.
yeah, no, you're all caught up, chat. This is what was happening in private chat.
Yeah.
Dumbledore lost
Dumbledore?
half his blood when he left those prints.
Oof, rip.
I see what you did there.
Darker.
Rest in peace, Dumbledore.
Darker.
You shall be missed. Even though I think the final movie made him look like a dick. Is that what we're supposed to get from that? Like he was actually a good person, but Snape was.
He said calmly.
No, Snape
He
is
said
never
calmly.
going to be. This is a different discussion for a different.
Okay, look,
stream
I'm
review.
just all right.
Snape will never be a good dude.
No, I'm just saying it kind of seemed like that was the implication of the final book. Anyways, hey
No.
guys, have you heard of this council of Kanye? I guess we got to talk to them. It's probably pretty
Kanye,
important.
yes.
Oh,
Stuffed
the council.
pancake in mouth, and again, Stanley, this is delicious. Thank you.
The
You're
council.
welcome. Right, the council will actually be meeting later today, but unfortunately will not be open to the public. Is there something instead that I can help you with now or bring to their attention later?
Stanley, you seem to be a very influential person, Kanye. Do you happen to be on the council?
Yes, I am a council member.
So fucking convenient, thank God. Hell yeah.
What?
All right.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. This is just super lucky. There was a dragonborn by the name of, or something like it, by the name of Mev Shagim. Mev Shagin. Mev.
Blue scaled, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we are aware of him. He seems to be some sort of leader amongst these cultists. So we're looking into it, but we're unsure what we should do to proceed. Do you have any insight?
Well, it seemed. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I can't do my accent right now. I don't know why. I got like a sore throat. It seemed like they were after a mask. They took it from us.
Oh, they took a mask. Was it a scary mask?
It seemed to have very big significance to them. It embodied the image of a dragon.
Well, you did. What did you say?
It had the image of a dragon.
And you gave it to them?
Forcefully, it was taken from us.
This is very important, and you must be completely honest with me. What color was it?
Susie?
Yeah, Susie. You were the one wearing it.
I thought it was black, but I know it might have been just black.
Susie, don't you have the mask? I know you have the mask.
It was black. Definitely black. No doubts about it.
Oh, well, this is not good. This is not good at all.
Oh, was
You-
the
I
black
see
one your
that.
favorite?
You see the importance of it now. We think we need to follow that cult.
I need to go. We will discuss what your next steps are. Wait an hour, and then I will meet you outside the council chambers. Okay? Oh my!
Could you tell us what that looks like real quick before you go?
It's the big tall one.
Got it.
You can't miss it. It's the tallest building in town.
Right down the road. Can't miss it.
It is right down the road.
Oh no, it's just,
So you're aware of it.
yeah. I saw some
Yeah.
crow point at it.
All right. Well, make yourself at home, relax, recover, and I'll see you then.
Double floor.
And he leaves. He leaves quickly.
Yeah, he seems like he's like we told him about that black mask, and he's like, oh shit, he probably knows something, so hopefully he can inform us
Hopefully.
after. But yeah, hey, I like you see Roland look under the table. There's a pool table underneath this thing.
Is it actually the same table, or is
Yeah, it looks
I
like it's
assumed it was-
flipped.
I assumed it
It's
was a whole
not
different
the same table.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Damn.
It is just in the same spot that the old table was.
Man, this table's too bad. What happened to that pool table that was here?
He pulled a lever over there, but I don't know if we should touch it. He did say make ourselves a home.
I
but-
just stopped pissing that guy off. I think maybe if someone's gonna pull levers, it should be you.
I ran over and I pulled a lever.
Damn it, right.
All right, so right now the lever is actually all the way down. Where would you like to move it?
I would like to move it up.
Okay, so as you begin to move it, you see it stop about a quarter way.
Does anything happen?
Yes, that dining room table and all of the food and flatware and silverware that is on it begin to descend into the floor. The ratchets and chains and cogs beneath the floor making that loud rattling sound. And once it disappears, you can kind of see it slide off to the side, and a billiard table replaces it, and then the billiard table begins to rise up.
Do
I
we
hope you guys weren't hungry.
Do we hear the crashing of plateware or silverware?
No, you do not hear the crashing
Okay,
of plateware or
good.
silverware. You just
Right.
know that there is now no more food.
All right.
Do you guys want the food back? I can pull the lever back down.
Hopefully, I ever had that filled. No, I mean, I'm not hungry. Anybody else
Okay.
hungry?
I mean, I ate everything in sight this morning.
Yeah, you ate like all the bacon. There was like 2 strips left.
Well, you left.
I know I said I was gonna get food somewhere else, but like, damn, really didn't. Like, I was only gone for like 20 minutes.
You could have had the 2 strips.
I had like a lot of grits. So I'm telling you, there's like a lot of that left over. Everything else was like almost gone. Like, I know you ate my bacon. It's not
I did. I'm sorry. I thought you were getting food elsewhere. This is.
cool. I might have to now. I mean, anyway. Yeah. So just play pool until Glue Gun gets back, and then hopefully you
Is
have
the
some
pool table
information
all
for us.
sticky now?
No.
Oh, good.
Thankfully, let's just hope that's how he normally gets rid of his dishes. Otherwise, it's gonna be really awkward.
Agreed.
All right. I think we just play pool for a while until Glue Gun makes his way back, unless anybody wants to do anything else.
All right, nope. You guys play pool for a while. Everybody go ahead and roll me a d20.
Ooh.
Just a straight D20.
Yep.
Rolling. Oof, not good.
Oh, nice.
I'll post mine in here too, I guess.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah. So
I'm not the worst.
yeah. Susie seemed for for a youngin, for somebody who's so young, she really knows how to hustle you adults.
Susie rules these streets.
So that was, however, only one game. Everybody go ahead and give me another roll.
Susie, you are really good at pool. Who taught you how to play?
My patron.
Who was that again?
It wasn't me. I can tell you that right now.
You're not her patron.
All
I'm not
right.
Surprised by that.
To everybody's great rejoice, the 12-year-old does not win for a third time in a row, and instead beaten by the much taller half-elf.
Hey, man, good to steal it, man. It was a great shot at the end there. Ryoko, you know you're not supposed to hit the 8 ball first, right?
I enjoy the color of black, and I wanted that for myself.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
I wasn't your ball at all. Like we were doing teams this time, and you kind of threw, man.
I'm really sorry. I have learned my lesson this time, I think.
All right. Let's do one more. Glue gun's not back. All right, let's switch teams this time. I want Van.
We hustled you boys.
Oh my god, you really did. Jesus.
All right. Now that she has a handle on how the game actually works, the rogue has come through and swept y'all under the table.
The long con, ladies and gentlemen.
I just like hold my hand out and Susie gives me a good high five as if we planned it all along.
Wait, we didn't put any money on this game. What are you hustling us for?
Just wanted
dignity.
bragging rights, man. They just want to show how good they were. We got schooled. I've never played this bad in my life. I don't think I'll ever play pool again. I was destroyed.
It's a lot harder than I thought it would be.
I mean, I got like big sausage fingers, so it doesn't really help. But still, I thought I'd do better than this. Thought I'd at least win one game.
Yeah,
my
back's hurting a little bit. It's a really small table.
Wait, you think she's saying you carrying the team, Van? Is that what you're implying here? You talking smack? Your back hurts from carrying?
No.
Susie has flashbacks when Van was doing best save rolls the entire game.
Excuse me, it was paralyzed save throws.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you should probably get that look. That you were looking pretty bad there for a while, man.
I was
on the ground, we're pretty worried about you. Yeah, no, we were really worried about you there. You were on the ground and everything.
I got better.
you did. Yeah, we'll just keep playing pool and casually exploring this little building until Glue Gun arrives backwards.
Yeah. So he actually doesn't arrive.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we gotta go meet him at the building.
I look at my sundial. How long approximately has it been?
You are indoors.
Van,
I know I am. I know I am. But I also assume I don't have a wrist sundial.
You can have one if you want, but you're indoors. It's not going to help you.
Van, you have to be in a fixed position for that to work.
I know, right? That's why I was going to say, it wouldn't do anything anyways.
Van, who sold you that?
I think it's more of a novelty item.
Oh, I get it. It's a joke. I get it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right, we should probably head over to that building that Crow was talking about.
All right.
Man, have you actually seen that the Dark Souls 2 animation? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not.
Oh, man, that's too bad. There's a crow that's right down the road, and the place the crow's talking about is absolutely super hard to find. It's nope, can't miss it. Right down the road. Nope. Walk past it. All right, we head over to this building. Hopefully, not too long after playing and losing ourselves in the pool game.
Wait, so before we leave, I pull the lever down so that the food will come up and reset the room.
Ooh, I wonder what that looks like actually.
Yeah, you do that. So the whole process begins again. The billiard table goes down. It begins to slide back from where it came, and the dining room table comes up. All of the food, plates, silverware still on top of it.
I grab 2 pieces of bacon and hand them to Roland. But I do it with one knee on the ground and like this, as if I'm presenting him like a knight sword.
Roll for performance.
12.
Yeah, it's an awkward thing to do.
Roland's gonna go along with it. I'm honored that you have chosen to share this great bounty with me, and I'll take one of the bacons and just kind of chew on it.
You can have the other one too if you.
We gotta go. No, it's better if we split it, right? You take that one, I'll take this one piece.
Great. So I stuff my face with the other bacon, not even offering it to the other 2, and then realizing it, I just felt sorry.
The 2 of you share
super
some
cold
tasty meat while keeping it from the others.
Hey, well, you guys had your fill before. I didn't have any of this.
That's fair. I'll quickly use participation on any of the empty plates before we leave.
Yeah, you clean everything up nice and good. It's great.
That's my job.
You're the best guests that a lonely gnome could ever ask for.
Maybe you get him a gift or something like this. Thank you. Next time we're out, maybe something from far away. I'm sure he'd like that.
I like that. For sure. I'll see
We could.
if we can find anything.
Well, maybe a black mask. I don't know.
With a dragon on it.
Yeah, with the dragon on it. Their dragon
Yeah.
face black mask. All right, let's we head over to this the council's building.
So you leave the basement of Glue Gun Stanley, and as you come back out onto the main street, a giant shadow immediately kind of passes over you and then is gone again. And as you look up, the first thing you see is that the tallest building in town. He said you couldn't miss it. It's right there. And then immediately behind that, you see a giant green dragon circling. And it looks like there are 3 figures riding on the back of this dragon. And as it circles, you see that it's actually circling this tower that you're headed to. And then you see it land near the base of the tower.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Van, do you know if green dragons are good guys or?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay, I guess we're gonna find out.
We'll see. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know dragon lore.
God damn it! I don't know shit about dragons. I
You
don't
knew
know
a
anything
lot
about
about
anything.
Rexes.
All I could do is punch.
It's deadly.
What do you guys do?
We do not punch the dragon.
No.
I just want to make that
Nope,
clear.
yep, I
Okay.
got it. We're on the same wavelength there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we're not
Casting
punching
spells. Now that.
Yeah, that worked just fine. I'm sure that'll go great.
Can I don't know. Is there any roll for like? I don't. Is that dragonist? If I just roll to see if green dragons are good, like I don't
Dragonist.
determine.
No, yeah, give me a nature check.
Not easy
Yay!
being green.
Oh, it's
We
a
already ate all the bacon.
Sorry.
Miss
I
Piggy no longer
Oh.
can meet her green.
Oh,
So the
God.
funny part is, in high school, I always referred to my individual photo as Miss Piggy, and the fact that you just said that, I'm like, this is coming full circle, and that just made my day. Anyways, moving on.
What'd you
Okay,
get,
did
Susie?
I roll a 12 on performance again?
Real life 12.
A real life 12.
A 13? You realize that looked kind of different from like other green dragons that you were aware of.
Guys, he looks different than other green dragons that I am aware of.
How many green dragons have you seen, Susie?
Like 3?
Oh my god. They're so worldly.
Is that counting the ones in your dreams or?
No, definite real life.
Okay, I'm just because you said you saw like big 5-headed dragon before in dream.
Susie
Oh, yes,
turned
it
into a dragon once when she put on the mask.
She was dragon-like, and then she said she saw a big 5-headed dragon after.
There we go. I guess maybe that's.
But that's not it,
Remember
right,
that?
Susie?
No, I missed that mask. I had acid breath.
Oh my god.
If only, if only.
We're gonna go get
Every
it back
girl's
for you,
dream.
Susie. Acid breath. If you stop brushing your teeth for a while, you'll get acid breath.
That's a good idea. Do you do it?
No.
Oh. Are you guys standing in the street? Are you walking toward? Are you running
This
toward?
whole conversation is while we're jogging towards the
Yes.
the
Just a
council.
light jog.
I mean, do you guys want to run? I mean, I got short feet. Susie's got short
I got a
feet.
light jog going. Like
Run
that.
at the
Right.
dragon or run away from the dragon?
Towards the dragon because it
Towards.
landed on the building. Yeah.
The dragon, run!
Susie actually has the right idea. We should be running away from this.
Yeah.
How far away is the dragon?
Oh,
Right down the road.
yeah, it's right down the road.
Down the road.
Can he see
don't-
us?
Yeah, so like it's straight down Main Street. You can see it land.
I know it's far away, but if is he looking at us?
No, it's not.
Okay, because I want to buckbeak bow to it. Like
Ooh, I like it. Harry Potter
Right,
2.0.
right?
Yeah.
I don't want to throw punches.
Okay.
At-
You can totally try to bow to it. Yeah.
Susie,
far
we're not
away.
there yet. You gotta wait till we get there.
Oh, you
I
want to
just
do it
start bowing while
far
I'm running.
away? Okay.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Susie, it hasn't
It
seen you
doesn't
yet.
notice.
I'm gonna get closer with my group, but if they're gonna be crazy and like go up to pet it, I'm not gonna do that.
No, we're getting up to it. You should wait till it
Yeah.
acknowledges us.
I
And then
wasn't
give a
going
nice
to
bow.
pet it.
I wasn't going.
I don't believe that at all. I'm pretty sure Van wanted to pet it.
Yeah, man's gonna pet the
I
dragon.
have mage hand spells, remember?
Mage hand, I think.
I don't know. Mage hand doesn't work out for me so well when I try to pet things with it. Or poke
That's
stuff
true.
with it.
It's very weak.
So-
It only has like 5 pounds.
As you guys jog up, you can see that it's like laying down now. Like it's very relaxed. It's laying down on the ground near the base of this building, and the 3 figures that were riding it are now standing and speaking to 2 guards that guard the entrance of this building. There is a tall human one, and then 2 shorter ones that look like they could be gnomes.
I know gnomes. I am one. Do we understand what they're saying?
No, you're still too far off. Do you want to get closer? All right, you get closer, and as you come within about 50 feet, the giant dragon looks over at you.
Bow.
I look over to Susie and I like hurriedly try to follow her lead.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
You guys are following my. I have no idea what I'm
Yep.
doing. This is
I guess I'll bow if everybody else is bowing.
It cocks its head curiously,
yes.
and then it diverts its attention away from you and back to the 3 figures that rode in on it.
Guys, we didn't get eaten. It's a win.
It is a win. Good job, Susie.
So do we hear what they're saying now?
No, do you want to get closer?
Yeah. Can we try to be quiet about it though?
You want to sneak? Is that you want to sneak up on these people?
Guys, should we sneak up on them?
Let's sneak up on them.
I kind of like whisper to Susie. I don't really think we have to. I think we could just kind of like walk right up behind them, and then as long as we're not like super overt about it, I think we'll be fine.
Okay, that's a better plan. I won't like do the crunk. Don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, as long as you don't do that, we're fine.
All right. You walk up calmly, and you see the dragon kind of just like give you a quick side eye, and then look back to the 3 talking, and then the taller human one inexplicably turns around and looks at you all. Well, good day.
I bow to him as well.
So
I follow.
Yeah, that's weird.
She approaches you. She's got dark skin and bright, blazing blue eyes. She approaches you, and as you bow, she says, "There's no need for that."
And do you think she's cute? Is that why you're bowing?
No.
Yeah, something special.
Elven courtships.
Roll deception.
A 23.
God. Van
Yeah.
with a massive poker face.
She doesn't even question it. She completely believes, and she just continues speaking. And she asks you all, "Were you here the night of the raid?"
Yes, we were. I know I just rolled deception, but screw deception.
I turned
Yeah.
to the group. Is that the night we got beat up and they stole our stuff?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, we were here.
Yeah. She turns her head a little bit, almost like she heard something. Like almost like somebody spoke in her ear, even though there's nobody there. And then she kind of nods her head lightly, and she turns back to all 4 of you, and she says, "We would like you to join us as we speak with the council."
Okay.
This
Alright.
is great.
Fantastic. I believe that we will get admittance shortly. And she turns back around and she walks back, and you can see that there one of the gnomes. He's the lighter skinned gnome. He wears a big tall cone hat, and he has a very long pointy silver beard with very big and flamboyant mutton chops come out about this far, but he's speaking with the guards. And you weren't able to hear really what he was speaking with them about. But one of the guards quickly opens the door and disappears inside.
Dad? Just kidding.
Susie's that the quest you've been on for real, looking for your dad?
She's like, I've been waiting my whole life for this, all 12 years.
So we have it's a gnome, a human female. Can we tell if the gnome's a man or woman?
The one with the beard and the big mutton chops is
Hey,
a
bro,
man.
I'm not judging.
Oh, sorry.
I don't fucking know.
I always got
And
mom
then-
and dad confused.
Standing next to him is another gnome of very ashy gray skin. This one's eyes are also a bright blazing blue. You have not seen the other gnome's eyes yet. But you can also see like these almost like cracks in the skin of this ashier skinned gnome. Like almost like dried desert ground. And from beneath those cracks, that same blue that her eyes are, that blue is shining through those cracks.
Wait, blue is shining through the cracks of his skin?
Of her skin, yeah.
Her skin. Of the tall one or the gnome one?
The gnome one.
Okay.
So, Susie, you would recognize her as a rock gnome.
She's a rock.
Gnome. A rock gnome.
No, you said rock.
No, I said a rock gnome.
Sorry.
Strong.
I gotta nip this in the bud right now, otherwise you're gonna be talking to a rock for the rest of the game. The rock gnome.
And that's okay. There's just a rock with googly eyes for some reason being carried by this portfolio group.
We're all sitting there like, do they
Oh!
think rock is real?
Did you guys see that?
I just saw his name. It was like one of those. It's like you catch Sasquatch in one of those like found footage videos or like a UFO, like don't blink or you'll miss it kind of situation. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh man.
Oh gosh, that was great.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just wait for them to kind of invite us in once we're starting to move in here.
Yeah. So now, as they wait for that guard to come back, the older gentleman gnome, with the more regular, I guess, complexion. I don't know. Is like what's
You describe them as light skinned, cone
yeah,
hat,
it's a
beard,
light
mutton
skinned
chops.
gnome. Light skinned gnome. He turns around. You can see that his eyes are also a bright, brilliant, blazing blue.
Oh, blue.
And he greets you. Hello! How are you today, all?
Hi.
My goodness! What are you doing out here?
Were you by chance about 12 years ago in this forest and know a lady named Razenfish?
Razenfish rings no bells with me, young lady. Why?
You're not my dad then. Thanks.
No! I'm not. I'm sorry. I hope that you find your family soon.
How do we know you're not lying just to get out of gnome support?
My dear friend, I would
Dad?
never lie of parentage. I happen to have sired 7 children between 5 different women.
I want to insight check this son of a bitch.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for insight.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Nikki.
gosh, you guys, we found my dad.
11.
Yeah,
Just
he
keep
seems
calling him
like he's
Dad.
telling the truth.
Mm-mm.
Susie, just keep calling him dad till he adopts you as an 8th child.
But none of them have been named Razenfish.
Well, Razenfish would be your mother, so.
Yes.
Oh,
None
the
of the
woman.
women I bedded were named Razenfish.
You never had a situation where you didn't get a name? You know what I mean?
Not one. I always get a name.
Mm.
Ladies like it when you know their name.
Name them off right now. All 7. Go.
Sophie,
Of
Susie.
course.
No, I'm just joking. You obviously don't have to do that. It's
You
fine.
don't
Well,
want to know their names?
You know what? Yeah, I'm curious now.
I mean, one of them is rather embarrassing, but I'm sure you don't know a Tiddywinks.
Susie's, does this ring a bell? Maybe not. No.
Are we sure about your parentage from your mother's side?
Do you know who your mom is?
Fish.
But are you sure?
Both my parents were present at my birth. I forget what the Doofenshmirtz
Yeah, the
thing is. I never
Doofenshmirtz.
actually.
It all started back on the day I was born. None of my parents were bothered to come.
Yeah.
And either one showed up.
All right. Okay. Well, who are you guys?
We are the chosen, and we are here to speak with the council. Well, we hear that there has been a raid of late. A raid searching for nefarious artifacts. We need information if we are to fight this group. We hear you are also here. In fact, we have it on good authority that you might be able to help us. Which is why my cohort here has invited you inside by now, I'm sure. If
Yes.
not, please join us.
She was very polite.
Before
Yes.
go ahead, Roland. You're an adult. You should go first.
No, Susie, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. Does he have blue eyes?
Yeah, they all three share the same blue eyes.
So I'm gonna just be a kid and be like, are you guys all related? You have the same eyes.
No, we are neither of us related to anyone. We came together under different circumstances and we pledged our life to a common goal. And it is this goal that has bestowed upon us great power, and in some cases, even appearance changes.
So you all picked blue eyes? I want blue eyes.
Oh, there was no choice in the matter, young lady.
Who chose you? Chosen.
Something that we can speak of at a later time. But I do believe we're about to be invited in. And at that moment, the door behind him opens and the guard comes out. And he says, the council has summoned you.
All right, we'll walk in with these chosen ones.
All right. You all walk in. The giant green dragonelle stays outside. But you can, each of you hear something in the like a whisper in your ear as you walk inside. And I will not tell you what it is now. Instead, I'm going to send each of you a message over.
Do we each get private email? We get private little ear whistles?
Yes, you each get private ear whistles. So just take
Oh my gosh.
On standby.
a moment.
This Discord from Van kills me. That is
What?
hilarious. The Are You My Father? I'm so curious.
Like that running joke, and if you guys have ever watched like any D&D content, there's like a show called Dimension 20. It was like Fantasy High. There was one character specifically who was on a quest to find his dad, and he would constantly every time he failed like an insight check on someone, it was like the DM would be basically like, "You're not sure how you believe this, but you're pretty sure this is your dad." Like insight checking some random, it's a woman insight check, and he'd roll like terrible, and like you're like convinced this is your father.
That is hilarious. That's like a really great side.
Great, highly recommend if you've never watched like Fantasy High. It's really short. I think it only had like 12 episodes, but yeah, it's really great.
Okay. Fantasy High.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to start sending those out just kind of like as we continue. That way I'm not holding everything up too much.
You got it.
So each of you will be getting your messages shortly. But you do know that as you hear this spoken in your ear, you do know that it is coming from the dragon as it passes by.
Oh, it's coming in like a draconic accent?
No, it's so it doesn't actually come at you with an accent. But what this message that you receive is much more about feeling than it is about actual words being heard.
Oh, okay, and I can feel that this is coming from the dragon.
You can feel that it's coming from the dragon, and you can feel that these words that it speaks to you are absolutely true.
Okay.
It's a trap.
It was like, don't worry about the message, guys. I'll send it to you guys in a bit. And then like 10 minutes into the thing, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, don't go in there. You're gonna die.
I wouldn't do that. That would
Easy
be
roll
so
it, just like I gotta get out of here. Just jumps out a window.
Just set the
This
place on
guard-
fire.
This guard leads you up a series of spiral staircases, and they all go around the outside of this building. So they're very big. They're not like really tightly wound. They're all. It's a lot of steps for you guys, and you get to about the 5th floor that has a very large number of, or a very large set of double doors. And when the guard opens these double doors, it opens up into a large round room. There is a series of large chairs all around the edge of the room. And in the middle is just completely empty with a very, very large circular rug. And you do see one familiar face, Glue Gun Stanley. He is not sitting in a chair directly across from the entrance. He is sitting in the one just to the right of it. It's about a 3-foot space between the one directly in front of you and then the one that he is sitting in.
Rest in peace, Spider.
I thought maybe I had missed something, and I was like, wait, I didn't hear that.
The guard ushers you all in. There is a lady sitting in the biggest chair, and it's the biggest just because the back of the chair is about a foot higher than all of the other ones. She stands and she walks a few steps towards you guys, and she motions toward the center of the room as she invites you in.
All right. I follow her hand gestures and I take a seat.
There's no chairs there. You
you just said
required
that.
to stand.
Yeah, you said that. My bad.
No problem. I just if you want to sit on the floor, you can. But
Well, I mean, I could take a seat on the ground. That's true.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to sit or stand.
Yeah. I'll sit on the ground.
I'll stand with my party. I mean,
Yeah.
now Van Ern sitting is about the same height as me standing, so.
So Van sits, Roland stands next to him. Susie, Ryoko, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna sit next to Van.
I'm gonna stay standing between them.
Cool.
Between them.
Not between them, sorry, but like so the standing people. So I'll be right by Roland, and then Ryoko.
I got you. So we got sitting, standing, sitting, standing.
We like patterns in this group.
Mm-hmm. Also, that makes Ryoko third again, so her OCD won't go
Yep.
Yeah.
So she meets you guys with a steely gaze and a stone set of features. She doesn't seem to react to any of you sitting or standing. And she introduces herself. She says, "Hello, my name is Winifred Cromwell. I am the head counselor of this town. The mayor reports directly to me. He has spoken very highly of you, but he has gone out to help facilitate the reparation of our town. I understand that you all have important information that we should know, correct?"
Yes.
And tell me, at what point did you decide that it was a good idea to bring such a dangerous item into my city, putting my residents in danger?
To be clear here, we had no idea that item was dangerous. We were tasked with recovering it, and this was only a stop for the night. while we rested and recovered, while we were on our way to Waterdeep. We had no intention of staying here. We had no idea this was going to be caused. And in our defense, your city was already ablaze by the time we got here.
Tasked by who? Who is it that tasked you to find this relic? Someone trustworthy? Someone you've known for a good long while?
He actually hired us after we misunderstanding with a lord.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, there was a bit of a misunderstanding there, and he cleared that up for us, and we owed him. I also lost my nose.
As vague of a description as you would like
I
to
believe his
leave
name
me
is
with.
Pytax.
That was right, Pytax. Let me read that down again.
As well as, let me just think for a second here. Idris.
It would interest you to know that I am aware of these two names. In fact, I have heard them a great many times. They have been associated with the cult of dragons. Does this surprise you or no?
It's a very big surprise. We were not. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, in hindsight,
It makes sense.
Yeah,
they did have a dragon, a crystal dragon.
That's true. Wait, we killed that.
Yeah. Wait, was that before or after they hired us?
No, that was before they hired us. We totally killed that dragon beforehand. I don't even think that was a part of it. Listen, anyways, we were not aware at the time of their affiliation. We only knew that they needed us to go recover an item. When we recovered it, upon receiving it, we realized that it was a mask with a dragon. But we were not aware of any dragon cult before that night. I almost died, fighting against them. We fought, all of us, here to defend your city. Why would we do that if we were affiliated with them? Why would they almost murder all of us?
A fact that I can appreciate. So thank you for standing with my city.
Absolutely.
It is clear to me that instead of being nefarious, you have all just bumbled foolishly into an unfortunate situation.
That's absolutely
one that I am now asking you to help us rectify.
However we can. I definitely would like to see to it.
Definitely seems fair.
Good. I would like to inform you that by giving up this mask which you once held possession of, you have brought the cult of dragons immensely closer to raising this world to the ground.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
As unintentional as it was, it will have catastrophic consequences.
Okay, well, we had no intention of letting them keep that mask in the first place. So if you can help us, all we need to know is a direction.
That, I believe we can supply you with.
Hell yeah.
We can go over the details. But for now, I was wondering, does the name Moni ring any bells with you?
It rings so many bells. I mean,
lost.
Is he here right now?
Is he in this room?
Moni is not in this room with us, no.
Feck.
Instead, he is being reprimanded for his actions during the raid.
What?
It seems that he was charging our townsfolk and our guards for the simple act of healing.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, seemed like he was just trying to side hustle, you know. Times are tough.
A side hustle is fine, but in times of emergency, this is not permittable.
Well, I think he was taking IOUs, if it's fair. Is that why he was taken by the dark mist? Was that you?
The darkness. No. When we found him, he was just then killing a group of kobolds.
He was killing a group of
Yeah, he
kobolds.
was fighting alongside us. He fought hard. I mean, his eccentricities aside, you know, he was still fighting to defend your city. And it was a creed he has with his God that he expects payment. These are tithings. Churches collect tithes all the time, don't they?
Yes, and Moni has been informed that any debts that be racked up by any one of our townsfolk would be paid by us, the council. So for him to be asking them for compensation directly goes against prior agreement. He can ask for whatever pay he wants, and he would see it paid.
Sorry, Money, I tried.
Sorry, Money.
I fought for you, buddy.
Part of his penance, we would send him out of this town. That way, this town can rebuild without him, just for a short while.
We'll
He
take
is
it.
not forever exiled. We were expecting to exile him for no longer than 3 months. Would you have any opposition to him traveling with you during this time?
I think we
Absolutely
need a
not.
group huddle. That
What? Okay, yeah, sure.
Me huddle.
This is permittable. We do not require any answer at this time, but the sooner you can get us an answer, the sooner we can begin his
All right,
penance.
we got this huddle going on.
Wait,
here. Just
are we
do it.
huddling or T-posing? I don't know what
Yeah.
we're doing.
We're
Yeah,
huddled,
what are we doing?
around each
we're in
other.
a huddle.
She's over there. I'm just rolling my shoulder. Hang on, give us some more. All right, so Susie, why are we huddling?
I would like to point out that I am still standing right here, and
Well, now
I can hear most
You
of
can
what
huddle
you're
with
saying.
us.
Would you like to
You're
huddle?
welcome
Would
to
you
come on
like to
in
join
here.
the huddle?
It is nothing personal, but I would rather not touch any of you.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
that's fair.
I don't blame you.
Fair. So
I just cleaned his clothes like a couple days ago.
A couple days ago.
yeah.
Again, it's nothing personal. It's a me thing.
So,
All right, Susie.
Susie, what do you got? You don't want to take money?
I just missed you guys.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweet.
we miss you too.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like he was pretty okay at the end, right? Like we were confused
Yeah.
about him in the
Yeah,
beginning.
and I think he's fine. I mean, at this point, the cat's out of the bag with the whole mask thing, so it doesn't matter. And he can
Sure.
heal us, and if he wants like a pay, he wasn't really asking for that much anyway. Plus, we still got a shit ton of cash in that bag of holding, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Do we
yeah.
still need to then pay the membership fee for joining our group?
Oh
Yeah, probably should.
charge
yeah.
like a subscription service for that.
Yeah.
Offset the
I
cost
read-
of the healing, you know.
What are you guys talking about?
What?
Okay,
Van, you missed
Okay.
all that. You're in the huddle. What do you mean? What are we talking about? You can hear all of this.
A subscription for the group. What are
Yeah,
your
it's what
thoughts?
they-
I understand. Wink. Say it out loud.
What? We still need to come
Someone
up with a
else
group.
also
All
rolled
right, so
12 for performance.
we need to come up with a name for the group, and then we need to call the subscription the group's name plus, and then we can charge him for being in the group.
I like your marketing.
Why have we
sense.
not done this already?
I don't
Let's
know.
call
We haven't come up with-
ourselves.
We haven't come up with a name. There you go,
Let's
Ryoko.
see.
You got something. Let's go.
I
Fire it
thought
off.
I did, but I didn't like it.
I don't know.
Let's
Just
see.
throwing something out here. Double floor. I don't know. No. Okay. That's
No.
Man shaking his head and doesn't like it. All right, Susie, what you got?
I don't think I have one. I think we should brainstorm it, and then we'll at bedtime we can talk about it.
All right, we'll just call it TBD for now, and then we'll
Yes.
we'll think of something.
I like it. Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
break. You guys
Okay,
good?
TBD. Third's the best. Oh no,
Ooh.
that's not. Third the best. There we go.
They're bedest.
No, third the best.
Third that's not TBD. What?
Darn it.
Anyways, Miss Cromwell. Yeah.
Oh, I heard TDB, but okay, never mind.
No, TDB.
I know.
To
To determine
I know.
B.
Yeah, Miss Cromwell. We'll take Moni off your hands.
Wonderful to hear. I will pass the news along to his superiors, and I will pass the news along to him.
Do you know?
And when you are ready to depart for your next tasks, he will join you.
Wonderful.
Is that'll probably be next week? You think? Probably Sunday, around
That's a long
7 o'clock.
time.
What? What are you
So he'll
talking
join
about?
us.
I believe that it would be in everybody's best interest if you not wait an entire week to begin tracking down.
This is true.
I would agree, but scheduling
This
between all
form.
apparently is really hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get everyone together at once. It's pretty tough.
What
I
are
don't
you
know
guys
if you
talking
understand
about?
the
I'm
nuance
so,
of that.
I'm so confused.
I'll stop.
Nonsense! As I am to understand, you are all staying at Glue Gun Stanley's abode.
Yeah, by the way, you kind of casually mentioned, is he the mayor?
Glue Gun Stanley, the
Yes.
mayor?
Yes.
Goodness no. Glue Gun Stanley is the generous benefactor that bankrolled this entire town.
That man's rich.
Everything we are, we owe to Glue Gun Stanley. The mayor is a political office. And he's kind of a bastard.
I was gonna say, kind of sounded like you want to say puppet there, but all right.
No.
Everything the light touches is Glue Gun Stanley's kingdom.
He does have a hand in all of it because it is his money that paid for it.
Well, to be fair, he didn't seem too upset with everything that happened, and we will get that mask back. All we need from you again is this provide. And did you call these people here this chosen? And I'll kind of let them speak.
No, I was not aware of their arrival until this guard had notified us of such. So yes, if you would like to take a seat, and she motions to some of the chairs off to the side, we can continue this conversation in a bit.
Oh, yes.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
What color are my eyes?
Are your eyes?
Yeah. Are they blue?
Are like you Susie or you Ellie?
Like, are they...
Is this like one of those like trick questions for couples? It's like,
Did
what
I-
color is my eyes?
What color am I?
No.
Ah, shit.
The last time I did that, he was all, they're brown. I was like, just brown, not like cocoa, or the color of deep mahogany, and he's all brown like the crap you're giving me right now.
So, for context, right before she asked me that, she was giving me tons and tons of crap. Don't ask me what it was about because this was check watch like 10 years ago.
Oh wow, that's a long time ago. I like it.
Color of our eyes.
But
I don't like
yeah.
that. I think I'm gonna use. I've never. My wife she used to scroll through like Tumblr. What was it like? I think it's still TikTok, and she's like going through. It's like, oh, there's always like 10 questions to ask your significant other, or something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, here. Like these questions are dumb. It's like, oh, is your significant other cheating on you? And I'm like, babe, you fucking all I do is go to work and come home. When the hell am I gonna do anything else? What?
She's like,
what makes you think I have the energy to cheat on you,
bro? 100%. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, we've been together for like 9 years. Like, are you serious? I was like, oh, but the TikTok says. I'm like, oh my god.
But the TikTok says for 8 of those years you were elsewhere.
Yeah, for those other 8 years, I don't know, but were you emotionally cheating? I'm like, all right, we're moving on here. All right, Roland goes to take a seat.
Well, I was just that's hard to say. Are our eyes blue like the other 3, or are we not special yet?
No, your eyes are not
I
blue.
have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm tripping hard. At this point, Roland gets suspicious that Susie might have heard something.
So if you want your eyes to be blue, that is totally cool, but they are not the same brazen blue that these.
You just have blue eyes, like you're natural, like that's just.
They're just like a natural
normal.
blue eyes, but these blue eyes are very like bright, almost as if they radiate energy.
Wait, you guys really don't know Susie?
Almost if they were
eye
some
color?
kind of light eyes or something like that.
Susie, we don't. I'm assuming your eye color was gnome.
What color are my eyes? Gnome.
Can't go wrong. Man, why are you writing your own Harry Potter book titles?
I know.
What?
I'm trying.
Wait, I didn't write that.
You're inspiring Yoko to write it for you. She's obviously ghostwriting this for you.
I have like a whole novel series on each of our characters. And
Right, Yoko,
we're trying
are
to
you
come up
like
with a
reading
band
Harry
name.
Potter recently or something? Like
No,
going
I'm
over
not.
it again? Like, there's a lot of Harry Potter
It
references
just
in your
came out
gameplay
of
today.
nowhere. In fact, I was playing with DM and Susie for Codenames Harry Potter, and I have discovered that Susie and I are not the world's most Harry Potter fans, and it is indeed DM and Zero.
You guys
They
lost
smoked
like,
us.
20 questions.
Yeah, they smoked us.
Damn.
But I guess maybe that's where it came from. It just reawakened my love for her.
I mean, I think we've talked about Harry Potter like every session.
It's
That's
Harry
true.
Potter, Taylor Swift, and
Taylor
D&D.
Swift,
That's what
very
these
big.
games are.
That's what
Yep.
these games are. You're right. Absolutely.
Rainy
But I'm also
Day.
trying to come up with a group name still.
I came up with our last group name. I'm leaving it to someone else. So
Let's call it Fubar.
That's not yours. Give it back.
He wants the
I got
name
a
back.
puppy in here chewing on stuff.
Don't you just love that?
Actually, I'm gonna pick him up because he's getting into everything. Where are you finding things? Okay.
It's been so quiet.
Hey.
Hi, bud.
This is Pippin.
Oh, Pippin, he's so
He's a fool of a took.
cute.
Yeah, so
Go
as
get
you
him
all
up, Dad.
take seats in the chairs at the edge of the room, the small gnomish gentleman steps forward and he bows exorbitantly toward, just knocked over my camera, toward Winifred, and he says, "My dear Lady Cromwell, we thank you for your hospitality. In hearing these conversations, we have indeed come to the right place, and we have received the information for which we sought. We are also seeking to end the cult of dragons and stop the resurrection of Tiamat. In addition to that, we have come looking for noble warriors. And we believe," and he looks in the direction of you four, "that we have found them. We wish now to extend to you an invitation to meet the one true dragon god atop Mount Celestia. Bahamut has chosen you. Should you agree to taking this invitation, he would see you and bestow you with gifts and blessings."
I'm in.
Group huddle. We need a minute.
Right.
Can I just say that I love this so much?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
So- The last time we did this, we got yelled at for immediately trusting people.
That's true. That's true.
That is a good point,
You
yeah.
know, but I don't know, but they seem like really like, you know,
They have
chosen.
blue eyes.
Yeah, they
Who
get
has
it.
blue
they're
eyes and
chosen,
is that
dude.
person?
They're also offering us more.
I don't
than
like the way you
asked
imply that,
we have
man.
to give back.
Good people can have any color eye, all right? Why is it blue?
I didn't realize.
I don't.
I was talking about a Sanderson book. I wasn't talking about a
I don't like
different
these.
book.
I don't like these implications. All right,
Yeah.
I
not
love
here
it.
for this. I don't know. This, Dragon God. Did anybody know anything about this? Like past history? Someone actually read a book.
I
Somebody
mean,
read a book.
I have a book in my mind right now, but it's not the right book.
God damn
Somebody
it, man.
give me a history roll.
I'll do it.
I'm not proficient with that, so I'm not gonna do it. I have no history.
I have a +2.
You got the proficiency in history?
16.
Oh, hell yeah, Ryoko, I'm in clutch. Let's go.
Ryoko, you've actually read about Bahamut before?
Bahamut.
I've read about this before, guys.
Perfect.
And what you remember is that Bahamut is... He's known as the Platinum Dragon, the patron and progenitor of all metallic dragons. And he has since fled the first world, and he makes his home in the seven heavens. He is said to be, objectively speaking, the dragon who has made the best decisions. And he is quite handsome.
He's very handsome, metallic, and whatever else DM said.
Bro, okay. So
Wait,
it sounds like something
pretty?
we can maybe trust.
He sounds legitimate based on what I've read before.
I mean, worst case scenario, we go with these people, we hear whatever they have to say, and then if we don't like it, we just kind of agree and just don't do whatever they want us to do.
Agreed.
I
Let's
mean,
do it.
You know, kind of
That's
go
what
with it.
we.
Maybe we can get
Nice.
Van some blue eyes.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys like are really down for this, Susie, you really seem like you want the whole blue eye thing, right?
I mean, I just like to be a part of stuff.
Let's
So-
do it.
As you guys are here in your huddle, you hear the human who was riding the Dragonelle. She speaks up and she says, "Please allow me to put some of your concerns to rest. We have served Bahamut, and he is he is incredibly kind to all forms of life. He seeks nothing in return for your service. Your service can start and end as you would please. All we ask is that you think about speaking with him."
Okay. I'm in.
Can I insight check this person?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
I mean, it's too late. We've already thought about speaking to him.
Never mind. I can't get a read. Okay. I mean, sounds good. We'll meet this Bahamut you speak of. I think we're all in agreement with that.
No matter your decisions, we would like to bestow upon you some gifts. The first, I believe I can give you now. The name of your group, I believe, should be the Blessed.
The Blessed.
Your other gifts, as we get ready to depart, we just ask that you come find us first. We have items and bestowings that we believe may make your tasks a bit easier.
Payment up front, I like it. Okay, Miss Cromwell, we appreciate you here now, and rest assured we'll fix our mistake.
Yes, I hope to not cause us any more trouble, or you.
Agreed.
Bye, Gryffindor.
I thank you all. I thank you all for coming and speaking with me. Gluegun Stanley has spoken very highly of all of you. It is good to see that his words ring true. I would ask you now return to his home. He will join you there shortly. We have much to plan and much to discuss. We will also gather for you provisions and as much as we can care to spare for you. Do you have any last-minute requests or concerns that we can address before you depart?
I got nada.
No, you've addressed
It
our
has been well met,
concerns.
Blessed.
Bye.
Kidding's fine.
And the guard then ushers you out the door.
All right.
All right. These chosen said they had gifts for us out here.
Yes. They do. You gotta give me a sec to find it.
Someone just activate sticky keys.
I was like, that literally sounded like somebody was getting rung up at like a grocery store.
Sorry. The laptop wasn't plugged in all the way to charge.
That's okay. If you're at a grocery store, pick me up some ice cream.
It's just a giant green screen I carry with me.
I love it. Giant green screen.
That wasn't your child that popped up back there. That was a customer.
I'm in the middle of something. Go away.
Oh my!
I'm trying to create an audience. Get out.
Oh my god! It's one of those things where like you're a content creator and you're like in a public place, but you also get mad when people walk in front of your camera in a public location.
You're like,
if that's not one of the most silliest things I've seen on the internet.
You're the most entitled people in the world.
Yep.
Do we get the 1d4 with the name? Van is asking, look at me.
Hey, I put in the private chat as a joke. That's a joke chat, okay?
Hi,
share the jokes with the viewers.
Let me find out.
Do I need to come get the puppy from you, or is he cool again?
He looks like he might need to go to the bathroom.
BRB, mon ami.
Come here.
They both went away.
Puppies.
Oh, you did go to the bathroom.
Oh.
I was wrong. He's already gone to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Maybe he was just proud of himself and he's like, Dad, look. Dad was not happy.
Dad, look what I did.
Aren't you proud?
Aren't you proud?
Always like pick it up immediately, so you must be proud.
Yeah, so you must like it.
Yeah, I left a gift for you. Pick it up.
I need you to receive it. Thank you.
God, I just spent like the whole day, like my first half of this day was literally just cleaning the carpets and like the stairs that are also carpeted of just like 1.5 million pea stains. Because these dogs cannot figure out, even though we have like we have the outside access to, we have it just the door to the backyard open at all times, so they can literally just go out at any point. They just refuse. Yeah, they hold it in until they get on carpet, and then they just let loose. They like to feel the carpet underneath them when they do it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is it's like it's been my like once a month or once every couple months like thing to just like deep clean the carpets because of how bad they get.
That's so frustrating.
It really is. Like I love animals like dogs, but I don't.
They're a lot of work when they don't go outside.
They really are. I don't know. Like it's like the hairs everywhere too. Like I can't just like that's another thing. I can't just like pass the carpet cleaner because there's so much hair. Like it destroys the carpet cleaner if I just use it straight up. So that's terrible.
So you have to vacuum first.
Oh yeah, I have to vacuum. Then I gotta pass the thing, and then I gotta wait for it to dry. And then I gotta vacuum again. It's a whole.
That's a whole day. Yeah. Holy cow.
It sucks. Yeah, I was basically busy till like 6. That's why I don't have 5 guys today. I did have 5 guys to continue the tradition, but I did not have it right now. I went to get it earlier because I knew I was not gonna have time during work during this.
Man, 5 guys sounds so good.
Sunday, 5 guys. 5 guys is gonna be like, why do we have this like surge in like sales on Sundays? All of a sudden.
Sunday at like 7 to 9 o'clock. There's always 5 guys. These same people just keep ordering.
So as you guys exit the building, the female gnome, the one with ashy skin, the one who hasn't spoken yet.
The Rock.
She walks over to the Dragonelle and she pulls down a large saddlebag. She walks up to you guys and she asks, "Which of you is the warrior?"
That's Van.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, man? You're 100% of it right now. It's me.
I hold up my stick hands. Hey, I mean, I'm a representation of my character. I hold up my stick hands. My 7 strength. No.
I'd be what you consider a warrior.
I will rephrase this another way. Which of you wields a weapon and would like a better one?
God. This is why I didn't want to say warriors. Everyone says warriors. It's like, oh yeah, I got this really cool sword. And I'm like, all right, well, I can't use this. Chuck. Ryoko or Susie.
We got to do the Brady Bunch thing.
Ryoko specifically. I know you use a sword.
I do use a sword.
She uses a melee weapon.
All right.
I pull out my rapier.
She peers at it and then she reaches into this bag and she reaches in all the way up to her shoulder and looks like she's like really digging around in there. And then she pulls out a bright red rapier, the hilt of which is decorated with like red dragon scale. The pommel is in the shape of a dragon's head. And as she unsheathes this for you to look at, you can see sparks and very light flames emanating from the sheath.
I like.
I'm going to send you the stats for that.
Yes.
That's what I think it is. That is super cool.
Thanks, Roland.
Oh yeah, well, I've never seen one of those before, but it looks really cool.
It's very pretty. It glimmers in the light very well.
Thing has fire come out of it. I call it more pretty. That thing's deadly. You cauterize a dude, you stab with that thing.
Yeah.
It's like a lightsaber.
It's pretty deadly.
It is like a lightsaber. It's red though. Hint, hint, wink, wink. They're evil guys. This just proves it.
She reaches back into that bag.
Conspiracy theories.
And she removes from it a scarf covered in platinum-colored scales. and
What
she
is this?
holds it up just for you guys to look at.
And then puts it back.
This comes with our. This comes with the premium membership. Once you guys join the cult, I mean organization, you guys get access to them.
What pyramid scheme?
What does that?
It's
What
not
does
you.
that do?
That's funny.
So we can know which one of us could best utilize it.
After just kind of eyeing you three for a moment, she hands the scarf to Susie.
I'm pretty, guys.
You're so pretty, Susie.
Very glamorous.
She reaches back in once more. She
Wait, what does
pulls
this
out.
do?
I think he's sending
He's
it
going
to
to send it later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's not talkative. She's not going to answer you.
We have to attune to it, guys.
We have to stare at it for an hour.
Oh, I always
pulled
pictured
out
attunement
a
was like you like
large-
rubbing it on your face. For a while.
So pretty.
She's going to use it to dry all of her tears.
Damn. Susie
She
has nothing
pulls
to
out
say
a
about it.
large ruby, and she does it without hesitation. She hands it right to Van.
Thanks.
Ruby.
Ryuko's gonna want to trade.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm about to get the gift of
Mutual.
friendship, guys.
And
She
Then
takes
for-
a good long look at Roland.
It's like,
she thinks you're cute.
give her a wink.
And then she reaches back into the bag and she pulls out a belt of dragon hide. And she hands it to you.
Oh my god. I hold it in my hand. I can feel the power from this. Thank you.
I don't know
She-
any magic items, so
She chuckles just a little bit and she like starts to walk away.
Yeah, I like you too, lady. Give me a call sometime.
ow!
I dig the whole skin thing. I like the tattoos on your eyes. It's pretty dope.
The gentleman gnome immediately begins speaking to you, and she's like, "Please, good sir, do not mind her. She likes to do that. It's supposed to make you think that the belt is nothing but a belt.
Oh, I just figured she was hitting on me.
Actually, it might be. She didn't quite say which belt that was.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess we'll find out."
Hey, look me up. I'll take the belt and I'll just kind of like, I'm gonna put it on. Obviously, I know I can't attune to it or anything, but fucking.
Right? Yep. You put it on, and then he says, "It was lovely meeting you, and perhaps our paths will cross again. Should you ever visit Mount Celestia, please drop our names."
So we know you're the chosen, but we didn't get your individual names.
I'm right here. You do not need to yell.
Oh, I thought you were on the back of the dragon thing.
Nope.
The dragon thing.
Yep, my bad.
My name? I don't actually have one. You can just call me Speaker. It is what
Can I
I'm
call you
best at.
Dad?
That is definitely not a good sign, Mr. Speaker, but we'll take it.
We spoke to the speaker. And he spoke.
Yes,
Of the
Speaker. Just
You're-
Speaker.
What about your lady friends?
My lady friends. This one over here is Alexandria, and he points at the human. And then the talkative one, well, she hasn't even told us her name. It's actually kind of weird. We just kind of say, "Hey, you." And sometimes she'll look up and sometimes she won't.
All right, I'm gonna write Y U U.
Bro, I got you on there
I like
too.
it.
That's 100%. I found it hilarious. We both went the same way. It was like we just named her you.
Well, goodbye. And
We
he
hope to meet you
Bye.
again. And wait, how do we accept Bahamut's blessing or whatever?
seek out the seven heavens.
Right. This man just told me to fucking die.
The seven what? I heard
He
seven
said
ovens.
it.
The seven heavens. He said the seven heavens, but then
Heavens.
Seven.
That's what I was like.
Yeah, it's like someone just telling you, "Hey, go to the nine hells." Like it's just telling you to fuck.
Well, 7 heavens are much better than 9 hells, I guess. So
Well, yeah, but like it's like a metaphysical place. It's not really a place, I don't think. Van,
If your hearts
I
are
mean, of course it
pure,
is.
you'll find it.
we're doing.
Wait,
And they
are you,
they fly
are you-
off into the
oh.
sky.
We're
I'm like,
doing.
I thought you were still right here. Where are you going?
No,
No,
he
they've been
walked
on
off.
they've been mounting the thing. Oh man,
He walked off. You guys were talking about how to find the metaphysical place, and that's when the
Oh.
Dragonel took
Oh,
off.
okay.
No,
He shouts after you.
all right.
I like
Man.
it.
And that is where we will leave it for today.
Oh man, I
That
hope
was a
Moni
good
does stuff
session.
too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Very lore heavy on this one.
I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with some RP because we've been doing tons of combat.
Oh,
so-
dude, yeah, no, it's
There
a,
was a lot of combat
a
lately.
good
I
change of
wanted a little
pace.
bit of a change.
That's totally fine. Plus, like I said, I didn't feel like we missed anything because like good lore was exposition. We got our next like objective. I feel like it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, no, I think we definitely got a lot done in terms of today. Patch things up with
Yeah.
Blue Gun Stanley. That's pretty. I feel pretty good. Me.
Yeah, that was
That
really
was good.
sweet.
That was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude offered a bed. He was like 100%. He was helping his people. I got nothing against that. He's a good man. Yeah, that dog is going
That
hard.
bed never stood a chance.
Yep.
Sorry, just want to share what's going on in my background.
Oh man, I'm excited for next session. I don't know. Are we gonna be able
Me
to find a
too.
7 heaven plays?
I'm like so ready for it.
And I wonder what our stuff does. I'm excited to see everyone use it.
I'm going to send you guys descriptions of these items. That way you know what they'll be doing. And you guys can get those added to your sheets.
Belt of Dragonkind.
And then on our next session, you guys will actually have a choice as to which direction you're going.
That's
So
cool.
we'll see what happens.
Cool.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming by and watching. And we will see you guys hopefully next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye.
for coming out.